this is the most important topic with a handicapped dog. So, wound management, wound prevention. So, what you're gonna want to do if you've got a newly handicapped, newly down dog is make sure that you flip them every 2 hours. I know that this is not realistic for most people. People work, people have to sleep, so flip them as frequently as you can. But since most people can't do that, you have to be really careful to, and even if you can, you have to be really careful and keep an eye out for wounds. These guys are really apt to get bedsores or ulcers from just laying in the same position. What happens is the blood supply gets cut off to the areas where they're getting the most pressure from laying. So it's the bony points that you're gonna see these sores. So you're gonna see their feet, their areas in their pelvis, so like the pelvic bone here, their ribs, their elbows, because they're always like that. So you're gonna want to check these areas. He's even got them on his tail. They're not bad, but you gotta nip them in the bud and just make sure you're taking care of them. So what they look like is the skin will start to change color. So it's gonna be, let me grab you here. So this one, I didn't really realize this was happening until it was too late. So you can see this here. Let's see. There we go. So the skin will start to change color and turn this dark color. And then you'll get an ulceration like right in the middle there. I don't know if you saw that or not. Right in the middle there, you'll start to get this ulcerated area. And they're very painful. All right, let me put you back here so I can continue. There we go. All right. So once this starts to happen, and even before it starts to happen, I would prepare for it by getting yourself a wound cleanser spray so that you're ready for it. And then at least a couple times a day, I would spray the area of concern with this spray. And I would do it even if you're starting to see like a hair thinning and just like speckling of the skin in those areas, and it'll help to prevent these sores. So just a couple times a day, flip them over like in the morning, in the evening, and I'm just saying develop a schedule for this. I'm not saying just flip them twice a day. I'm saying just use the wound spray twice a day and spray these areas. And then I have to do his feet too because he gets them on his feet. He's a handicapped dog. You can see since birth he's got a genetic issue. He's missing a foot and he's only got one toe on the other. So he's been doing wound management his whole life. So it's been a battle, and now it's a real battle. So. And then you're gonna just want to make sure that you keep them clean. If you can, if they'll lay on a bed that's either an orthopedic bed or like egg crate foam, these are gonna be great. And make sure you're continuing to flip every couple hours. If you've got a dog like him that refuses to lay on a nice bed and just wants to lay on hard surfaces and concrete, then if you can do things that will help with those prominent areas, that's great. I tried to do this donut pillow for this sore here, and stick it under there, and it worked pretty well, as long as I got up every 10 minutes and repositioned it, because he scoots around all the time. But if you've got a dog that kind of stays still in one spot, then that's a great idea to do that. You can also do the little squares of eggshell crate foam are great. And I put these guys under his feet, and it works fantastic. Whatever ideas that you can come up with and work well for you are great. Whatever you can do, and not everything that works for me is going to work for you. So if you come up with your own ideas, then use those. And then this is just rabbit fur. Sheepskin rugs are really good. So if you want to use a sheepskin rug and have them lay on those, that's fantastic. And then I don't think you can see his elbows, but he's got bad ones on his elbows. And what I use for those is, I'll open it up so you can see, but it's called Optifoam. And this one is designed for a heel. So most of what I use is for humans, because they don't make good stuff for dogs. But as you can see, this is a little cup. So put the little cup on his elbow, and then I tape it on his forearm here, and then just above the elbow here. Just not very tight, because it can cut off circulation and cause problems there. So you just have to put a good strong tape, like a silk tape or something like that, to hold it on there, and it works fantastic. So that's been real good. But any kind of foam like this for the sores are good. I used foam on this for a while, but then I kind of found that it did better without the foam. So the foam is working great for the elbows. So it is kind of something that you have to experiment with and see what works well for you. And then if you have any further questions on that, let me know as well. I think I covered that pretty well. But it's very, very important to keep up on, because the bed sores can get very bad. So make sure you keep up on it. And if they do start to ulcerate, make sure you take them to the vet. Thanks, guys.